Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 4 of Antimatter Chemistry, and I screwed up last episode. Well, I didn't double check OBS. I restarted my computer, and for whatever reason, OBS decided that, hey, I'm going to default to a microphone that doesn't exist, and I didn't realize it until after I recorded what should have been episode 4. So this is now episode 4, and a lot's happened during the last flub. So, like, I got potatoes. I have a storage door system for different elements, whatnot, which that's like storage 1.2 for elements. You know, 1.0 was the chest, which this is where all my compounds are, up to and including condensed milk. And, yeah. Let's see, what else did I do? Pretty much the entirety of Chapter 2, honestly. Actually, about half of it. So, I think when I left off, I was going for cobblestone generator tier 4. So I got that. Make grass. Grass is actually fairly easy. It's kaolinite, cellulose, and water. Cellulose is from plants, water is from obviously water. You can actually run water through an atomizer and get moles of water that way. And then the kaolinite is, I mean, it's pretty basic too. It's aluminum oxide, silicon dioxide, and water, which we've got plenty of that. So, and then the fertilizer is, it's not bad. It's a bunch of multi-crafting, honestly, but like you have to make ammonium and you have to make phosphate, combine it into diammonium phosphate, mix that with urea, which is carbon, oxygen, and amide, which is just nitrogen and hydrogen. It's all very basic stuff I can get from plants, except the potassium chloride. But I get that from a water setup over here. And then from there, it was just make purple, yellow, or those two antimatters, and then polished granite. And polished granite we made before. Yellow antimatter is white with sulfur, and purple is white antimatter with iodine. But you can get iodine from dandelions, so it was all very, very much, you know, a thing. We do all this so we can make emeralds to surround our tier 4 to make it a tier 5, which I now have. Emeralds in the combiner are a little more tricky, especially since I basically had to make 8 emeralds at once. But it's vanadium and chromium. You get those from the purple and yellow. Actually, it's purple for the vanadium, yellow for the chromium. And then beryl, you can get all these ingredients for the actual beryl molecule itself from polished granite. Beryllium, aluminum, silicon, and oxygen. And it just takes a lot of oxygen. Make 8 emeralds required 18 stacks of oxygen, so save it if you got it. But did that, that unlocked some optional quests, which I've done 2 of so far. Make cactus, which is cellulose and mescaline, which is basically cellulose plus nitrogen, honestly, when you get down to it. It's pretty basic stuff. And then potatoes was starch plus potassium. So easy enough. I have melon seeds, so I can eventually grow melons, and then it wants me to make more fertilizer, which is, it's a decent amount of like microcrafting. I just don't feel like doing it right now. I don't have my refined storage system up and running yet, so it's kind of one of the reasons I'm just like, I'm not doing that right now. And, you know, you're extra here, you can just go away. Then after that, it's like, hey, make a deep dark portal. It requires about 30,000 cobblestone to make one. Well, with a tier 5, I pulled the 30,000 out, all ready to make it. I'm already back up to 41,000. So now, granted, a bit of time has passed, but a lot of that time was me in the deep dark dimension, which was this quest. So the only other thing that happened is I tried putting together a smeltery and found out it is gated behind, looks like this quest here in chapter 3. And let's see, if I look up, say uses for you, I can make a lot of the parts, but I can't make the controller, which is, you know, I can make a seared furnace controller, honestly, which would be not bad. But I can't actually make the controller. And if you look that up, then it's just like, hey, yeah, gated behind chapter 3. So I'm like, all right, fine. Go to the deep dark. You have to get a bunch of ores. You know, 8 gold and copper, 16 silver, lead, and tin. And that gives me a 16K storage disk of some flavor and unlocked recipes. So actually, I'm guessing that's the smeltery, but now I need smeltery components. 10 blocks of clay and a block of bronze. So that's where we're at now. That was like the quick and dirty run through. There was a lot of stuff going on in the background as well, so yeah. Excuse me. But now I need to make bronze. So give me one more copper, and you can use, let me go ahead and do that, the combiner to actually make pulverized versions. I'll just do it this way, right? So if you put it all the way to the top left, it makes the ingot. If you put it in the middle top row, it makes the actually pulverized dust. So now I have bronze dust. Iron Furnace was a quest reward from, and it seems to cook a bit faster, honestly, but yeah, you can also use this to actually ore double, and you sometimes get a little bit extra. But 32 iron, that turns into 2 ingots. So, but kind of an issue I've had is storage. All right, let's go ahead and get our 16 in here. We're looking at a total of 21,000 items so far. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put the 1K down here at the bottom. I'm probably going to cannibalize it for parts here soon, actually. But for some reason, I need a bronze block to make a smeltery. Well, I might be able to see the recipe now. It did say unlock more recipes. Ah, here we go. Stage tinkers, yes. Okay, so it needs a block of bronze in the middle of it. All right, that makes sense. So while we're waiting for our bronze to cook up, let's look at my haul from the Deep Dark. Okay, I got a couple loot crates. Let's go ahead and give this a sort. So gold, silver, lead, got a good amount of iron, 3 stacks plus, actually 4 stacks plus. Got some copper, tin, a lot of coal. Slate from earthworks spawns naturally in there. I didn't see any dirt though, so that's a bit of a downer. Certus quartz spawns there, moonstone, and then the nuclear craft ores. And uranium, thorium, magnesium, lithium. We have Zen from Zencraft, which you can make the crafting table, you can make gem blocks, you can make Zen stone or Zen saplings. So you can actually grow more crystals, which is kind of cool. And like nickel ore, and then arcane crystal and runes from Forbidden and Arcanas. Now runes you can do a few different things, but yeah, you get a little more use out of the arcane crystal, honestly. You can smelt it down, you get the dust, you can make all sorts of different little things like Munda Batur dust, which you can use to make arcane gold ingots, and you can make like a Slamak pickaxe, runic tenebrous frame, spectral eye amulet. I mean, there's a lot. And it's kind of a, well, it's definitely a magic theme mod, but kind of a light version of a magic mod, honestly. And let's go ahead and make our bronze block now. I mean, there's no like mana system or anything else like that, and so on and so forth, but I'm not sure what else to call it, really. But I'm going to do this and be like, hey, can I have that, please? Thank you. And what's this reward? More clay. Well, the thing is I kind of sort of, made all the grout and everything before I claimed any of the clay, so yeah, had to make extras. All right, so here's my grassy field. I have not had any passive mobs spawn here yet, actually. So I mean, that's definitely a thing. Now, I guess actually I could put my smelter here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's definitely enough room here. So it's gonna be like right here though too. But it'll work. I know this is a temporary house anyway, so I'm not too concerned about how it looks. I mean, really, I could just be building into a field right now. Oh, also good. Rubidium and nitrogen. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and Yeah, no. 2x2. Ah, dang it. There we go. And we'll just get 16 of these bricks for now. And we'll do like so. And like, dang it. Like so. So I also managed to upgrade my pick quite a bit. It's got diamond on it and 2 levels of haste. So that takes it up to basically obsidian mining level. Actually, exactly obsidian, because I was able to mine obsidian with it. But let's see what else we can do here. Upgrade my hammer with quite a bit. There's a lot of redstone in the deep dark, which I was very, very thankful to find out. Okay, tank, drain. Oh no, you're gonna... Oh, yeah, and you're gonna require the 18 seared bricks all at once. And you're gonna want an actual, honest to God, seared tank, not the flippin'... I made a seared gauge, which functions exactly the same, it just needs half as many seared bricks. Alright. Drain can go there. Gauge can go here. Tank can go there, I guess. I mean... There we go. And with the gauge, or the drain here, I can have basically 2 spouts off of it, so... It is annoying whenever you don't ore dictionary the seared tank. So I just need a casting table and a faucet for now, which I'm okay with, actually. I'm not going to be using this thing for ore processing, pretty much. But that should be a quest complete. It is. And... I do like that feature. We are good to go. All right, sweet. Now, actually, there's something else. There's that, and then in here I've got gold. So what I can do now is I can make a gear cast, which is the whole point for the smeltery. Oh, hey, look. I need to forge 4 tin gears. More seared bricks, materials in you, armory, materials in you. Right. Well, thank you for that. I guess I will make my smeltery even taller. Hey, lighting update happened. Awesome. So, there you go. Now I need 4 ingots per gear, so I need 16 ingots of 10. It's going to be 8 ore, pretty much. I think. I think. Yes, it does double. Okay. Well then, makes things just a tiny bit easier. There you go. And we're going to come over here. Actually, it's in here. I've got some cobalt. And I need 2 of that. And then probably, I think it's gray, light gray antimatter. So, yes, this pick is already so much better at mining, though, after the redstone. It's actually not really a chore to go mining now. Same with the hammer, too, actually. But I'm also kind of hit the point now where I don't have to do it anymore. All right, U plus U, fully repaired. Takes less iron if you do it the sharpening kit method instead. Oh, are you doing the thing? Yeah. Sometimes you have to pick it up and put it back down again. No idea why. All right. And can I uncraft clay? Or do I have to break it? Oh, sweet, I can uncraft it. Awesome. So, tell you what, you get that and that. I'm going to grab a couple cobblestone from here. And we are going to make ourselves, well, first I got to do that, I guess. I might as well make a sharpening kit cast as well. Or pattern. Yes. Stone pickaxe head. One of the cool things about tin is it melts and cools extremely quickly, which is just awesome. I love it. Here, let's grab a couple of that. My inventory is just all sorts of jacked up now, too. I didn't have a whole lot of room, and then I made a couple mining trips to the deep dark, and yeah, things, yeah, kind of backed up a little bit. And There we go. There's my 410 gears. I have basically a block of clay in here so I can make a clay cast. And I have 2 ingots of cobalt that I got from processing up light blue dye back. I mean, well, I didn't have enough to make 2 ingots from that, but light blue dye, I forgot exactly what I needed out of it, but basically cobalt was a byproduct of it. So, I mean, I was like, yeah. Makes it easier to go to the nether in the future and actually get cobalt. And let's see. Mining speed goes up to 22, 1300 durability. It's got momentum. Mining blocks increases your speed as long as you keep going. It's rather nice. And how many modifiers do I have left? I still have 2 modifiers on this thing. So I could put an emerald, but emeralds are a bit of a pain to get, honestly. So they really are. And there was no reward for that. Okay. But I need cyan antimatter to get indium, and I need yellow antimatter, which I've already made, to get scandium, which is right here. I've actually got basically 4 ingots worth. But to make yellow antimatter, it's fairly easy. And do I have? I don't. So, I think over here. Oh no, actually I ran out. That's right. It's just okay. No, it's just in my head. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab 4 flint, and we're going to grab a stack of sulfur. And run over here and be like, hey. Actually, it's probably there. Yeah. Sulfur from thermal foundation, please. And then we're going to be like, U plus U equals EFLNs. Now give me 8 logs for now because I need to dump my inventory. Let me try that again. There we go. And, you know, over here is probably just fine for now. There. All right, so I've got, might as well keep that on me. Everything else is fine. I don't need it with me. I've got a bit of a mine I've set up over yonder. And I'm using this to get white antimatter now when I need it. Because EFLNs make it so much easier. It's a, you know, explosive mining tool with a 100% block drop rate, so you lose nothing when you blow it up. And I mean, it clears out a pretty good area. I'm not sure if the explosions will destroy drops or not, so that's why I'm picking it up beforehand. But I wouldn't think it does. So, and we're far enough away that we're not even within render distance of the house. I mean, it's that way, and there's like nothing to see. So, I'm not going to be bothered by this gigantic hole that I blew into the ground. And it's just a slime sling away, so it's kind of nice all the way around, honestly. But, I mean, I got a lot of resources there for basically flint and sulfur. And flint comes from silicon dioxide, and sulfur comes from basically like netherrack or anything, honestly. Or just killing things in the nether. Most things drop it, so. But, yep, yellow antimatter time. Boom. And we're getting more scandium. I didn't quite get any ingots worth that time, but oh well. I had chromium still in there. Or does chromium drop from yellow as well? Yeah, oh no, it does drop from yellow. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right, that's why I had to make it in chapter 2. Right here. Righto then. So, scandium. I've got a stack's worth here. Let's go back to chapter 3. And I need 4 ingots. Alright, well that's easy enough then. Just come over here and be like, hey, yeah. Do your thing. Thank you. And in you go. And then the other quest is for cyan antimatter, which requires barium. Now, barium basically comes from a Han purple. Barium sulfate nether quartz is the thing. The quartz ore. And pretty much anything quartz, it looks like. Cyan antimatter, alabaster, yeah. Han purple, though, is effectively magenta dye. So purple plus pink. I'm not going to bother with that, I think, because I've actually got a bit of quartz here, and there's 16 barium, and then cyan antimatter actually produces barium whenever you do it, so it's going to be basically a perpetuating cycle at this point. But I think I need a stack of indium pretty much. And let's go ahead and do like that again. 53. That's a lot of cyan. So I definitely need to get the system hooked up and kind of sort of automated at least. Like I could just throw like 20 stacks of something to be deconstructed or dissolved into it and have it get taken care of. I think that would probably be for the best. But I was kind of just been putting it off until I get access to better stuff. And then I'm probably just going to use 4 indiums, like so. And thinking for now, you can just live there. Everything else, it's got a home. Okay, barium doesn't. It can go there. There we go. Now I've still got silicon dioxide and some salt. No rewards for that one, but hey, craft machine frame. I need 4 of them? Really? Because what I just crafted will only make 2. But 4 tin gears, so you need 2 indium and 2 scandium per machine frame, and I need 16 glass, which I can get with silicon dioxide without a problem. Right there. And I'm just gonna run through this light gray because A, iron, it's always nice, but also makes silicon dioxide, and it's kind of sort of doesn't have any other uses. So all right, there's our sand. Go here, drop it in there. This thing, it seems to be a bit faster, but I don't, honestly, if it wasn't free, I wouldn't have made it. That's my clay. Okay, and there you go. Well, I got one more stack here, like so. And let's just go ahead and, I guess, grab some of the stuff out. Coal, I've been kind of sort of converting like this. Or, well, carbon, I should say. And a little more iron. I mean, it's not bad. Put stuff away. And, yeah, making glass. So, I need 4 more of each of these now. And I don't have enough white matter or white antimatter to take care of that, do I? I can make 1 more scandium, and then the indium is right here. I can make exactly 1 out of that. So I only need like 3. But yeah, no, I need more of this stuff. You make with that. I think silicon dioxide goes there for flint. Yep. It only takes 3 per, so I mean it's not bad. And let's put that away, I guess. And I guess 9, or well, actually be 10 sulfur for now. So uses for you are that. And there was 6 scandium out of that, so I mean, it's not a horribly low drop rate, but it's kind of bad. But at least I get more sulfur back than it took to make the yellow antimatter. I think I want to go right about there. One thing I like about the shaders is how your eyes actually adjust as you enter a cave. Oop. Tell you what, potato. Since I'm not going to get potatoes from blowing stuff up. No, it just throws items. Yeah, like that light gray antimatter actually got chucked at me by the explosion. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's kind of funny watching stuff just go flying. So it'll mine cobalt, which is cobalt mining tier, but it doesn't mine obsidian. So I figure I can play with it later and make like an obsidian platform and see if I can actually play basketball or something with it. So where was my scandium level at now? After I put that stuff away. 49. Okay, so let's get like 16 sulfur, I guess. Run that through, and then what was the other one? It was what was the other one? Cyan. Crap, I completely forgot already. Barium. Okay. Like I remember it was cyan colored, but maybe like a stack of barium since I've got close to 2. Well, actually, I over 2 stacks. And yeah, that's enough scandium there to get what I need done. So I mean, I guess that helps. At least me with six moles of it, but oh well. Yeah, you go in there. And yeah, indium's it's adding up. So I'm getting mercury out of this too. Oh, cool. This rate, actually, I'm probably going to get a stack of indium just from doing this, which is honestly fine by me. Yep, there's my stack. And we'll just toss that in there. And we're pretty much done with that. Okay, cool. So let's put all this away. And yeah, I'll put that in there for now. So give me that and that. I should have my glass done over here. And where did I put my 10 gears at? That's kind of the question now, isn't it? Oop. Oh, no, not in there. Also, that diamond pick, I never once touched it, so... Ah, there they are. That's right. Alright, 10 gears. Turn into machine frames, times 4. Quest complete, 4 machine frames. Now there's 4 machines it wants me to make. But the one to advance is going to be the induction smelter. Now, what's over here? Device frame components. I need osmium and manganese. Manganese from nuclear craft. How is that one? Manganese oxide? Yeah, no. Oh, well, I mean, I need how many of each of these? 2 of each. Okay, osmium I don't think I found yet, though. Diorite has osmium. Osmium ingots and polished diorite has it. 10% versus 7, okay. I haven't really done diorite, so not really surprised I haven't come across that. Here, let's start running this up through as well. Diorite is going to be silicon dioxide. In here with what pattern now is it? Dead center, okay. Okay, you start running. And manganese, right here. So, that was easy. You can have that. You are currently running. Yes, don't mind me. Take your sweet time. Although that was 64 crafting operations, so kind of sort of to be expected. There's our manganese. No, not that. You can go with that again now. Have some of this. And I got 11 osmium out of that stack. Not really ideal. Did I get... I did get... yeah, indium. Okay, yeah. I mean, that works, I guess. And... what are we doing on power? Not great. I actually don't really have any active power generation. I basically burn a lot of stuff and then... okay, I end up with that. Okay. But now basically I just end up burning a lot of stuff and then just go from there. I'll let it stockpile. Oh no, that was andesite. Dang it. Oh well. Didn't get anything out of it anyway. Here we go. It's this way. What doesn't have a home? Just osmium. Okay. But I need this for a device frame, which honestly, at this point, an aqueous accumulator would be just fine by me. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and run that through. And like a quarter of an osmium you can get out of that. I am getting 10 though, which is not bad. Yeah. It's a bunch of stuff that's really not much to write home about, but I mean, it adds up, right? Let's hope I get more osmium this time. And it's looking like I got a whopping 1. Right, RNG hates me. So induction smelter though, that's where I need to go to advance. That is going to be aluminum gear, a couple ingots of arsenic, sand, copper gear. Here, we're adding that in there. And then our accumulator, which is what I'm kind of working towards here. Iron gears, which have to be made there. Okay. Let's get those started up. Device frame is a copper gear. I can get that going too, I guess. Glass bucket, servo. Yeah, no. But that will enable me to start automating mineral salts. These things. I mean, that's a plus. I mean, it's not, game-breakingly spectacular. But I mean, it's a definite plus. That time I got 6 out of half a stack. Okay, sure. Right. That makes perfect sense. And I might as well just put that away. You're not doing anything here. Have fun with that. Get some of this stuff put away. So I need copper, which I've actually got a lot of like copper here. Let's get like 16. That'll make me 4 gears, which I need to get this out. And you do need, oh no, give me that back. You basically need copper gears for everything in thermal, so. I should go ahead and make myself a tinker sword. That probably wouldn't be a horrible idea. But I just haven't got around to it yet. And 1 osmium short. But I got almost a stack of silicon dioxide back from that, so it's not horrible. It kind of is, actually. It kind of sort of is. So let's put that away, and we'll go over to here. Shove all that stuff in there. Grab a couple of that. Like 4 of these. I don't think the coil recipe changed. At least, yeah, no. I was gonna say, most of the actual recipes don't really do a whole lot. Arsenic, though. How am I going to get arsenic? To make arsenic ingots with. So, arsenic. Arsenic sulfide, ingot, crushed arsenic. Sulfide is pink dye. Righto, then. But I got my osmium. I'm happy about this, and I can go give osmium a home over here now. Tell you what, you can just sit there. Put the rest of that stuff away. This quest is, well, vacuumulator. This block sucks. It does amazingly, though. I mean, it does so just absolutely amazingly. Let me get, like, 16 iron ore into here. Are you... Oh, that's right, because the clay was in there still. Like, are you still not melted? Like, how the hell did that happen? Short answer is, it didn't. All right, so our induction here, besides that, I need sand, which is not a problem. Aluminum, though. Aluminum I can make in here. 3 parts tin, 1 part silver. So it's basically a block of glowstone, 3 molten, or 3 tin ingots, 1 silver ingot. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and make like 2 of these, or 2 recipes worth anyway. Because my tin and copper are over here in ore form still. Not tin, copper, tin and silver. And this way, at least the math will kind of match up without me having leftovers anywhere. So. Alright, in you go. Son of a... Really? Oh, and you don't even uncraft? Okay. Alright. So then... How the hell am I supposed to get aluminum? Oh, the induction smelter I'm making currently. Alright, let's see. Energized glowstone, right? Energized glowstone. How can I make this? Magma crucible. Another brick obsidian. It's not terrible. I can make that actually pretty much right now. So that is kind of annoying, though. That I can't. Yeah. Well, hell. All right. Well, there you go. Like so. One of those. I need a piece of glass, which is probably over here where I dumped my inventory. Also, iron gears for the win. Yes. And I needed 2 obsidian, and I got another brick over here, I think. It would be in here. 2 of you. Oh yes, I went to the nether and I found... I got that back. No, I got right side up. I found a fortress. Here, you can go there for now. Fill up a power. Here, just have some of that, would you? And found where the chests are and everything like that, and there was a single chest. It had 4 obsidian, gold horse armor, and a saddle in it. I was highly unimpressed because the server, the fortress glitched out while it was generating. And it's like, oh gee, thank you. Just what I always wanted. So copper gear. Yeah, what do I get for this? That, and then drop of evil. I can craft it? What? Oh, look at you. Carbon, sulfur, and gunpowder. Works properly in the antimatter dimension. It's kind of cool. So the vacuumulator to drop evil. Yeah, it makes sense for a mob farm. Because that's where you can get a lot of the loot boxes from. Pretty much enemies 100% of the time drop a loot box. And... what the... Stop. Then there's different ways to open it, whatnot, but... the basic loot box actually has some pretty decent amounts of different, elements inside of it. So honestly, if I was going to use a vacuumulator, I'd probably use it for cactus farm. Vacuumulators make great cactus farms. Also, I apologize, but there is sand here. You just can barely see it against the white antimatter because of how flippin' bright it is. I think I would have gone personally with a surface of light gray instead of white, because that is just... holy crap. Now, how am I going to get this stuff out of here now? Right, so I'm going to need a bucket. I'm going to need 3 copper, I think, right? Reservoir. Can a reservoir pull from here? That's 2 copper and a 10, but a portable tank instead. This guy here. 3 glass, a copper, 3 glass. Of course, 3 glass. Of course. All right. So, make some sand. You are currently doing nothing. Here, have some carrots. And wheat and seeds and... sugar cane, sure, why not? Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, beetroot. There we go. There's that. Did you have any... You don't have any, like, coal or anything in you, so... And, well, you're currently melting. You were actually filling up, which is good. I do have 2 furnace generators running, so... Let's just try, like, just hitting it with a bucket and see what happens. Right, I mean... Nothing can go wrong with that, right? Now, I think I left my buckets in this chest. I am slightly unorganized, too, which is just amazing. Oh, hey, sweet. Okay. And we've got another 1,000 mil buckets in there, so we're just going to toss that into there. And we've got our wonderful 8 ingots of molten aluminum in there. Now, like, how bad... Oh, I can't even do it. Okay. I was gonna say, like, how good or bad is a, like, aluminum sword? And the answer to that one shall be hidden by the ages, because not available in this pack. Here, let's put manganese in that, in the way iron can go in there. Glowstone blocks, I guess, can go in there. Should probably grab a couple of gold, though. Actually, I've got aluminum. I've got copper. I'm pretty sure they don't ally with anything in there, so... That would be tragic if they did. Alright, come on. Melt, copper, melt. Alright, and... let's move our aluminum brass to the bottom here. What do we have here? Oh yeah, the antimony. Completely forgot about that. Go ahead and make an ingot cast. And aluminum for the gear. It's a classic case of I made this machine to make this machine. Now I've got everything but arsenic, so I need pink dye. How many poppies do I have left? I have 4. How can I process? How can I make rose red dye? Beets or a pulverizer can quadruple that. And the other thing is, how am I going to get my hands on some bone meal? But there's that now. Let's put this back and we'll just start doing that. Okay, well, let's start dummying this thing up over here. So copper gear, coil, machine base, aluminum gear. Then it was like 2 glass. Come on. Or was it? No, it's 2 sand. Oh. Well, then I guess I just need like 8 silicon dioxide. There we go, and now I just need 32 moles of arsenic, which unfortunately seems to only come from basically pink dye. I always knew pink dye was just like, you know, poisonous anyway. Actually, kind of funny story, my brother-in-law painted his daughter's room, aka my niece's room, like searingly hot pink because, you know, the whole thing of like, oh, she's a girl, she's got to have this, right? It was pink enough to the point that 10 minutes after you walked out of the room, everything still had a pink tinge to it. So this is why I will never force colors upon kids. Glowstone elevation unit. Could be handy in the nether, or literally anywhere. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna start pitching beetroot seeds for now. I don't need to be stockpiling that much of them. So I'm thinking I'm going to go the deep dark and I'm going to go skeleton hunting because I'm going to need bone meal to make pink dye. And actually, let's go ahead and grab like some copper because I'm going to make more copper gears just to have them ready. And yeah, we've got plenty of lava in there for now. I found a good place in the deep dark actually to get a lot of lava from. I just need like a pump of some flavor, so. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We didn't get very far into chapter 3. Actually, a lot of the groundwork happened last episode off camera. I also did get the 100 kills. And I got a tier 2 growth crystal for that. So that's kind of nice. Also, at 92% of the way through, you should take a break. And there's please, I beg you. Which will give me a shulker trophy. 1,000 kills. I've had 105. Will give me a tier 3 crystal. Tempting. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next time, the sign signing out. Have fun.